verse 38 to 36. And if you have a highlighter, highlight it at home. You know, make it look nice and brilliant. And underline some of those important words. Underline them. At home. And take the trouble. Find a little time, spare time. Just go over the whole chapter. At home. So you have the whole mental picture of what is going on. What is going on. As we have a mental picture of those verses. So guys, what's the context? Is the context it says itself that the father and the daughters are in a cave. Hazrat Lut alayhi salam. And in the cave, the eldest daughter has an idea, brainwave, that look, our father is old. And there's not another man on earth who can come in unto us in the manner of all the earth, means what human beings do. There's not another guy to do it to us. So come, let us make our father drink wine and we will lie with him. This is this Bible language. The modern version says, and have intercourse with him. See, we have quoted that. The one that was read was from the New Modern Translation. They call a spade a spade. Here, they're using flowery language. We will lie with him. Maybe to make him warm. That we may preserve the seed of our father. Preserve the seed of our father. Baap ka beej bachayenge. To have child by our father. Have to preserve the seed of our father. So the eldest daughter does it. Then the next night she tells the youngest, look, I did it last night, you go and do this tonight also. So they make the father drink once more, get him drunk, and the younger daughter goes and sleeps with the father. And thus, just like that, both the daughters of Lot were with child by the father. Incest, children of incest. And they are a blessed people in the Bible. The children of Lot, through his daughters, are a blessed people. When the Jews went out into into Palestine, out of Egypt, they were commanded by God to kill the Palestinians, men, women and children. Nothing was to be spared, not even sucklings, little babies in the mother's arms. Kill them all. Nothing that breathes must live. Even donkeys were not spared. So, but the Ammonites and the Moabites thou shalt not touch. Don't disturb them. Don't harass them, because they are the children of Lot through his daughters. Father and daughters having sex, producing bastard children, they are blessed in the Bible. So what's the moral? The Palestinians kill them. Even sucklings are not to be spared. But the Ammonites and the Moabites, each daughter had an Ammon and Moab. They became the Ammonites and the Moabite, two tribes. And these tribes are not to be touched. Don't disturb them, because they are the children of Lot through his daughters. What's the moral? I said, what's the moral? If there's no moral, it's immoral. If there's no moral behind a story, then it's immoral. It's a waste of time and filth and dirt in a book of God, pornography. When I was young, I was looking for the Arabian Nights and the unexpurgated edition. I read it. I didn't know for 2 and 6. This Bible was available for 2 and 6. I could have got all that, and I could have, with prestige, I'm reading the Bible. I'll be reading all the pornography that is in here. All the pornography. George Bernard Shaw, the British playwright, he said the most dangerous book on earth, keep it under lock and key. This book is not to be allowed to get into the hands of your children, but they want to push it down your throat. They come into your house, they want to push it down your throat, because you don't know, and they're catching fish. The Christians are catching fish with this. They have perverted. I think, look, let them. Best thing is next Saturday for them, because you can never catch up. You can never catch up. Next Saturday, 10 o'clock, but be a little before 10, because you can never catch up. Am I right? You can never catch up now. You have to wait for 2 persons. No, it's not fair. It's not fair to anybody. So George Bernard Shaw is the most dangerous book on earth. Keep it under lock and key. The Plain Truth magazine, Christian magazine, it says, many a censor will give it an X rating. It's not fit for children. And you'll see why as we proceed. This is father and daughters, then son and his mother. Read it, somebody. Verse 22. Read it. Read it. Verse 22. One of my sisters. Read it, sister.
And it came to pass when
You know, like it came to pass, like once upon a time. Like telling you a story now. Yes, once upon a time. It came to pass. Who is Israel? Yaqub alayhi salam. See, his title was changed to Israel, the soldier of God. Yaqub alayhi salam. He had 12 sons, and they became 12 tribes. The Bani Israel, the children of Israel. Israel is Yaqub, Hazrat Yaqub alayhi salam. Yes, when Israel dwelt in the land. Right. Right, mashallah. Right. So, Reuben, his elder son of Yaqub alayhi salam, he goes and sleeps with his mother, his father's wife. What is your father's wife to you? Your mother. Your father's wife is your mother. Whether you call her stepmother or what, she is still your mother. So this guy, the elder son of Yaqub alayhi salam, he goes and has sex with his, intercourse with his mother. And Israel heard it. You know, they told him, they said, look, your son, he enjoyed your wife. And the guy, he didn't even get angry, he didn't even spit. You know, says, you know what man normally does. When you hear a thing like that, my son doing that to me, you know, I'll blow my top. Even if I'm old and decrepit, I can't even punch or slap him, but my tongue, you know, what I'm going to say, you know, my blood pressure will go up, my heartbeat will go up. But Israel heard it. Nice, cool. This is what your elder son did it to your wife, to his mother. And he heard it. Sunliya. Finish. Finish. Yes.
The terminology concubine used over here.
Yes.
Is a little misleading.
Right.
One associates with just a free associating woman.
Right.
And here the question of mother involved.
Right.
Was this concubine his wife?
Right. Right. You see, Jews, they have played fast and loose. Like Bibi Hajara. They say Sarah was his wife and Hajara was his concubine. I mean, a woman that he has kept. So did your religion allow you that? No. If it did, because Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam, he couldn't be committing adultery with another woman. Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam in the Bible, he said he had 700 wives and 300 concubines with whom he had sex with all. So was he committing adultery with those 300? Could he be? No. This was allowed in the system. So now, this is they call second grade of wife. But in the Holy Bible, you will find in this reference that I have given you, you will find Keturah. Keturah, look for K now. In the index, see in the index, look for Keturah, K, Keturah. In the index, right at the beginning of this booklet, right, it says page 23, Keturah, K-E-T-U-R-A-H, Keturah, page 23. Like you see, by asking questions, you're getting something. Otherwise, you wouldn't have got this. I mean, I would have left it to you in your own spare time. If you had the chance, you would have come. Keturah, page 23. Got it? Keturah. Right. The first reference is that, then again, Abraham took a wife, and her name was Keturah. That's the third wife of Ibrahim alayhi salam. He had Sarah, he had Hajara, and now Keturah. Read that. Then it says here, Keturah being the wife of Abraham. This is in the Bible, Genesis chapter 25 verse 1, supposed to be written by Moses. This is supposed to be the Torah, in which it says Keturah is the wife of Abraham, his third wife. Keturah being the wife of Abraham is being contradicted in the same word of God, that is the Bible, in 1 Chronicles chapter 32, 1 Chronicles chapter 1 verse 32, where Keturah is described as Abraham's concubine. Right? So Musa alayhi salam said he was his wife, and whoever wrote the book of Chronicles in the Bible, same Bible, he was his concubine. So if concubine